honestly, about SCOPE because we didn't really understand what it was. And a lot of us were like, why are we going to donate to something that is just going to, we kind of were under the impression that it was literally just going to send like a few kids to Camp Taconic. We didn't really realize that it was much bigger than that, and that it was sending like underprivileged kids to camps that they were going to like 1 or 2 weeks just to kind of escape the reality of their home situation. And it kind of, once we sat in this room like you guys are now, I think we all had like a very different interpretation of like how much we were doing and how much it went. So I think probably like half of us after that joined the Junior Leadership Council, so we'd go to meetings and we kind of just would all go, and there was people from other camps there too, and we'd talk about like possible goals. So my school doesn't have one, but as Heather said, like as Heather and Molly said, a lot of different schools have SCOPE clubs. You can like go with your school and raise money, and it's like very important to see, like I intern there, so I see like a lot of different branches, and I think it's really important to see like how much every individual community can help. And you might not think you're doing a lot, like some schools are just collecting like supplies for campers and little things like that you might not even think of how much they realize when everything comes together in the office, and like there's hundreds of supplies, there's hundreds of different outlets of donations coming in. It really does come together. So I've been going in for 2 years and doing like I've been making PowerPoints, I've been spreading the word about SCOPE and getting like a lot of friends and family involved and stuff like that, and I think it's had like a very positive impact on me. And I think every one of my friends which is like a decent number of my camp friends who did it with me and who did the JLC with me, had a similar experience. And I think it's just really important to get involved because, as we were saying, like we are all so lucky, and like I obviously, this is my 9th summer here, like I was a camper for so long, and you guys all are campers for so long. And I think the experience you got from camp, and like even the people sitting next to you, like the fact that you guys are going to Costa Rica, like that's literally insane. And those experiences are just something like you wouldn't have without camp. And to give like just a little piece of that for 2 weeks back to kids who like literally, like Heather was saying, like they don't necessarily know exactly like where their next meal is coming from. They don't necessarily know like what's happening when they get home, like what responsibilities, and to let them escape that, to just get like a little sliver of what we're like so fortunate to have for so long, is something that I think we can all do, and we can all like improve our communities by doing it.
Amazing.